Hi, Krebs here, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on MIT App Inventor. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Google. The next thing you're going to want to do is go into your browser and type this, appinventor.mit.edu. It will take you to this website. What you're going to want to do is open this. Sometimes I have to reload it. Sign into your Google account. It'll ask you some questions if this is your first time, and it'll take you to this screen. So this is your management screen for all your apps. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of the tutorials done, and my own Krebs project. And so what you're going to want to do is start a new project. Call it anything you like. So today let's call it Dragon A. You know, why not? And it'll bring up this screen. So here you have your components, and your hidden and visual. Over here is where you can control where your components go, organize them. And these properties screen will allow you to change the properties. Next thing you want to do is go to the tutorials page. Find a tutorial you want to do. For today, the purposes of introducing tutorials is this, and the tutorial should introduce a new component, a new fact, and first thing it's going to allow you to do is download the files that you need for the tutorial. And as you get to the more advanced tutorials, it will become more complicated, and they will give you less information. So the next thing we're going to want to do is go to the viewer components and grab a button. And it's going to ask us to change the image to a cat or anything you really like. So we're going to go here, choose File, press Kitty, open it, and you press OK, and the cat should appear on your screen. You can remove the text by just making the text blank in that box, and there you go. There's the cat. That actually looks just like my cat. Fun fact. There we go. You also have to make sure that the button is enabled. Nowadays, it's usually naturally enabled, but just make sure, or otherwise the button will not be pressable. And the next thing we're going to want to do is add a label. What you do is you go over here, add a label, change this to, why not, don't touch me. That is spelled with a H, not a K. Don't touch me. Follow the normal instructions. Change the background color here to blue. Change this color to yellow. And change the size to 30. There you go. And you can do that. You can put anything you like in there. Next thing we're going to do is go to sound. So you go down to media, because that usually deals with anything sound related. Add sound, which is an invisible component. Go to source, and upload file. Choose file. Let's go to music, and meow. There we go. So now every time you touch it, it should say meow, but we haven't done the code yet, so that doesn't happen yet. The code is really where everything happens. This is just the setup. So the next thing you want to do to actually start coding is go into the blocks. And this is where you do all your coding. So I always check show warnings on so that it will show you what you're doing wrong. And the next thing we want to do is grab a when button clicked. When button dot click. Call sound dot play. And that should play when you press it. And the next thing we're going to do is dot vibrate, which will make it vibrate when it's clicked. And so we're going to make the time. You can go up to the math. This is when you're ever using numbers, this is what you're going to want to do. Most of these have a pretty large amount of little tabs you can add on. And so we are going to add a 500 right into a blank number. 500. There you go. And there you go, you're done. Now let's move on to the actually checking if your app works. So what you're going to want to do is take an Android device, one that's able to scan a barcode, or you can also use a code, but make sure it's connected to the internet or it won't work. You do connect, click AI Companion, this will pop up. You can either type this into the MIT app, the actual app, or you can scan it using the actual app. And you will need the MIT A12 or AI2 companion on your device. That's their app. And there you go. Hey guys, welcome back to MIT App Inventor for part 2 of my tutorial. So I bet you guys are wondering, how do I actually get this app onto my device? You know, Jack, you use your computer, you use the internet. But I don't always have access to the internet, so can I just download it? The answer to that is yes. First thing you're going to want to do is go to your app, already signed in, click Build. Go to the second option. This one works, but it takes much longer. But you're going to click that. It'll download directly to your computer. And all you got to do is go to Downloads. There you go. And you're going to want to save that to your email, your Gmail, MSN, Yahoo, whichever one you use. And then you open it through your device. And then it downloads it directly to your device. But please make sure that you allow independent apps to be downloaded to your device and installed. Otherwise, this will not work. And that should be all you need. Thanks for watching my video.